Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG Career Mode here in season number 6, where we are in the Premier League in our second stint of Premier League football. This one, a hell of a lot better. We were bottom of the table. By now, we are sitting in 5th. A Europa League spot is on the cards for Bolton Wanderers in our second stint of Premier League football. 20 games in, 10 wins, 5 draws, only 5 losses. Our goal difference is +5. I don't think I've seen a positive goal difference in a long time, obviously last season. Yeah, we are in the January transfer window now. We have beat and split results with the top 6. We beat 3 of the top 6, including Man United, Chelsea, and Manchester City, which we won 3-0. We lost to Tottenham, we lost to Arsenal, we lost to Liverpool. Liverpool was actually a good game, but we unfortunately lost it there. Once they got that second, they didn't really look back. We scored a consolation goal, and then we came back, won against Bournemouth, drew 0-0 against Wolves, in which we nearly scored at the end of the game. It hit the post. Burnley, we won 1-0 on a simulation to wrap up the calendar year. We're now in 2029, in which we have Norwich, we have Manchester United, which we probably won't play. We have Brentford, and possibly if we win against Norwich, another FA Cup game in here as well. We have 100 million to boost the squad, and the one thing that we do have to do at the moment right now is to say goodbye to Minta. He has been terminated. I said we was going to terminate him in January, and goodbye to him. Let's do a loan report on some of our players. We have Hector Fort, who's gone +2 to 77. Reed is a +2 to 77. Bazunu, what overall is Bazunu? Bazunu is 82 overall, so he's cutting it close to making that first team goalkeeper spot at 21 years old next season. Rossi's a +1, Blake is a +3, Luna is a +2, Palawowski is a +2, Bates is a +3. Now, I'm not specifically looking to really spend money in this window, but we are looking to possibly improve our midfield. Somebody like Castro, honestly, replacing Jacobs or sending Jacobs out somewhere else, because he's honestly not been that great. Maybe we don't. Maybe we loan list him because he's an exciting prospect. So maybe we loan list him and maybe we can loan glitch him. Possibly finding a new left winger for Lewis Potter, because I haven't really been impressed with him. McCarter can finally probably leave. Drew, whose contract is expiring, let's go and renew that. And actually, let's go and renew all these contracts here real quick. And we can't. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're not really looking to spend money, but if opportunities come up, they come up and we'll take it. Before we get into any real transfer business, we have FA Cup action to take care of against Norwich at Ketter Road. Our starting 11 is completely rotated for the most part, only a couple of actual starters. We have Lewis Potter at left winger, Drew and Asprilla as our front 3. Berg Val is the only remaining starter in that midfield trio alongside Han and Castro. Elise at left back, Kivior at center back, Kubarshi coming on to make one of his few appearances. Mayedo, who honestly, even though we've only had him for what is now going to be the 6th month of his career here at Bolton, he's on the chopping block. Bazunu as our goalkeeper. Obviously, let's get into the game here against Norwich. Let's see what the boys can do. Let's see if we can somehow win, or not somehow win, but win and keep progressing in the FA Cup. It's obviously the aim here. Han, Lewis Potter out wide for Elise. Elise now all by himself. Can he find someone? He'll find a corner. That's just as good, honestly. Oh, what is this from Han? That's a terrible corner opportunity. It nearly works out. We'll get another corner. Joshua Drew almost connecting to it. But why is that so far up in the air? That's concerning at some point. Joshua Drew coming back for that, win that ball back as well. Elise back out wide to Drew, and Kamenzieni was there. I did not see him there at all. What a tackle by Elise. Now out wide to Drew. A little bit of a shaky ball, but Drew should be able to at least whip it across here. In towards, who was that? Lewis Potter. He's offside. Into space. Mayedo has to try and come across and come from behind. Zolis. Lima gets a finish, a beautiful finish, in fact. And Norwich take the lead 40 minutes in. And the big boys coming on. Evan Ferguson, Kevin Schroeder, Norton, and Charlie Patino all coming on. Han is gingerly walking off. Don't know what that is about. He must have to take a shit or something. Charlie Patino crossed in. No. Kubarsi of all players. Kubarsi, the center back. Absolute banger. We brought in the big guns and we finally learned how to score. It wasn't even a big gun that scored. It was a center back, a third choice center back, to be honest. Absolutely blasted and finds the back of the net. A beautiful finish. Keeper should be saving that one, but he's not. 1-1. Now we got to win it. We don't want no replays. Maeto into Norton now. And Norton back. Never mind. That's just going to fall for Evan Ferguson. We'll still find Shada on the second ball. Is he onside? He is onside. The big guns come on and Norwich crumble. 2-1 to Bolton. Maeto crossed in. Kevin Shada. Touch. Shot. Goal. 3-1 for Bolton. Completely turned this game on its head. And that is game over. Bolton 3 and Norwich 1. We continue to march on the FA Cup. We had to bring on the big boys to get the job done, but the big boys get the job done, and more specifically that guy. He scored the winner and the sealer, but Kubrasi's long-range effort gave us that hope that we can actually get something out of this game. A 3-1 win, and we move on to the next round of the FA Cup. We are looking to loan in, not buy. I don't really want to buy. I want to loan it. We could loan to buy. If they say yes, they don't. We are looking to loan in a left winger to battle with Lewis Parter and battle with Shada. I don't think Shada is going to lose that starting spot, but Mr. Fabio Ronaldo, I can't lie, Ronaldo is the title of the episode, so this is big part of the reason why I'm bringing him in. But Fabio Ronaldo, he's actually a very decent winger as well. I mean, like, let's just go look at his stats real quick. 89 acceleration, 85 sprint speed, 84 agility. His ball control is great. His crossing is decent enough. His short pass is good enough. His long shots are actually quite well. Dribbling and finishing are decent for a 27-year-old, 80 overall player. It's just run mill. I'm also looking at Nicholas Hoskins as a possible center mid player. He would technically start over Nico Paz, but I am also kind of tempted to wait into next season and see where we are in the league. If we are in Europa football next season, then I think Roshan can become a very good choice, and I'm half tempted to try and loan him in to see what he is about. Now, I did say Maeto is on the chopping block despite only being here for half of a season already, and he's on the chopping block for somebody like Serginho Dest, who's quick on the ball. I don't think he's technically really that much of a fullback, but he's quick on the ball. He has the flair play style. We also look at Aaron Hickey, who just joined Lyon, so not really too much interested in him, but he's a possible opportunity as well. So on these guys are both on the short list, and then we had a couple of wingers if Fabio Ronaldo fails. We also have Joao Gutierrez, is the 18-year-old left winger that we could also bring in. We also bring back Blake from loan as well. And welcome to the club, Fabio Ronaldo. He is here. He is good. He's going to look to replace Lewis Potter, who could be on the way out. He could be on the way out, Lewis Potter. But Mr. Fabio Ronaldo, welcome to the club. Oh, we also sold Nicolas Castro for $9.7 million as well to Toulouse. So that actually gives me more of a reason to bring in Roshkin as a center midfielder. But Fabio Ronaldo is the big one coming in. Manchester United, we beat them the first time. Will they get the revenge on the quick sim? No, they don't. We draw. We take 4 points off of Man United this season. That is absolutely absurd. And we nearly won it as well. It took an 83rd minute equalizer for Ginter for United to get a point. We have went ahead and also sold Casey McAllister to Stud the Rams. It was time for him to finally go. He was the 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th choice winger, and we only have 3 of them. So Casey McAllister, your time is finally over here at Bolton the Bolton RTG save. Goodbye. And I have decided to pull on the trigger now instead of waiting. We are going to go ahead and look to bring in Roshkin on a permanent deal now. They think we can offer around 40 to 50 million. We're going to try and go right around his market value of 39. They go plus 10 million on that. We're going to go down to 43. Let's go down to 43.5 and see what they say to that. See if they say yes. They do say yes. So 43.5 million for Nicholas Roshkin to join the squad here at Bolton. to reinforce that midfield that bit much more. Obviously crucial, yes. He will technically replace Nico Paz in that starting 11, so that's perfectly fine. No release clause, 4-year contract deal. 81 per K a week, a 50,000 difference in his contract with Arsenal. Pretty much a now 40,000 contract deal with Arsenal, going up to 89K. But welcome to the club, Nicolas Roshkin, joining that midfield alongside Charlie Patino. And a big reason why we were going to go ahead and just pull that trigger on Roshkin was that we loaned out the young Aston Villa midfielder that we brought in at the beginning of this season. Emil Khan has been loaned out to Newcastle for 6 months. We'll see him continue to grow over the course of the rest of the season. We have QPR in the next round of the FA Cup here, which will be now. Starting at 11, Fabio Ronaldo. He'll get his debut as the left winger. We have Drew as striker. We have Roshkin in the midfield, pairing alongside Charlie Patino. That midfield trio right there is something to dream of. We have Lucas on for Kivior. Let's get into it. Not a fully rotated team because we learned our lesson last time around. So only a couple players that aren't a regular starter. Actually, really only, what, 2? Really? Because Fabio Ronaldo isn't a regular starter. He's going to be a backup option. And then Joshua Drew is obviously our backup striker. But Roshkin's is our center midfielder. Lucas is our center back. I guess Walter is technically a backup player, but for now he's a starter until the end of January, when we can lock him in and then never really play him again probably. Drew out wide to Norton, then out wide to Maedo. Maedo touch, crossed over the top for Norton. A touch, can't get the shot off cleanly. Crazy. Maedo, Charlie Patino, into Edward Norton. Norton now, the crowd is quiet, so quiet. Drew out wide to De Kuiper. De Kuiper crossed in, Norton no. Roshkin to bring it down. Roshkin, how's your long range shooting? What a debut for you, sir. 1-0 to Bolton, and Roshkin blasted into the back of the net. It's 1-0 to Bolton. And it's his first goal for the club and his first start for the club. Kielman, Bazunu with the save. QPR looking to draw level before the break. Can't allow that to happen. The corner comes in. Lucas wins the header, but done on the loose ball. Bazunu on the save. And Bergvall will clear it, and that'll be the first 45 down. 1-0 to Bolton with the new boy Roshkin on the score sheet. Norton into Bergvall, and Bergvall has free real estate. He has Drew. He chooses Drew. Probably not the right choice. The rebound, though. Bergvall eventually got a shot off to get a corner out of it, at least. Probably should never pass it in the first place. Charlie Patino on the corner. Drew on the header. No, it should fall for Bergvall. A touch. I don't know what that second touch is. It happened with Roshkin. Fabio Ronaldo able to split the defenders on the counter-attack off of that corner. And Fabio Ronaldo to put the game to bed. He overran it. It's going to be a corner, but oh my lord, he overran that ball like crazy. Nicolas Paz will come on for Nicolas Roshkin. Or Nico Paz, it's not Nicolas, it's Nico. Norton crossed in. Drew, no second ball. Walter can't get up. Bergvall. The header won by Willick of all players. Lucas out wide to Norton. Norton now into Bergvall. Bergvall. That's a terrible pass. Walter still up. He'll find Drew. Is Drew offside? He's not offside. It's 2 for Bolton, and that might be all she wrote. How is Joshua Drew not offside here? Don't know, don't care. We'll take the 2-0 lead. Drew's hurt. I don't know what's just happened, but Drew just got hurt. A header that didn't really work out. It's a injury for Drew, but it's a win for Bolton. We win 2-0 on the day. Drew actually scored the sealer, the dealer. And Bolton on to the next round of the FA Cup. Hopefully Drew isn't badly too injured. We're still in the January transfer window, so we could go only loan another striker if we have to. But hopefully Drew is a bruised shoulder, 5 days deal. To end the episode, a quick sim here against Brentford. We are not going to have enough players. I don't know what that's for. We actually lose 3-1. Wow. I keep forgetting Brentford have Joao Felix, Medetti, and Bierly. Well, Bierly I don't care, but Joao Felix is actually insane for Brentford. We lose 3-1. We end the episode in 8th in the Premier League. We're falling off slightly. Obviously, we don't really want Europa League football. We don't expect Europa League football. We expected to fight for relegation again, or at least be somewhat close to it, but not really fighting to get out of it in a sense there. No more transfer business for us, so we are just going to wrap up the transfer window. We're also going to wrap up this episode. I not only played 2 games in the FA Cup, but a little bit of transfer business. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.